France is one of the most influential nations in human history. Its story stretches across thousands of years. It is a story shaped by land, people, power, and ideas. From ancient tribes to modern democracy, France has constantly transformed itself. More than 2,000 years ago, the land we now call France was known as Gaul. It was inhabited by Celtic tribes called the Gauls. They lived in villages, farmed the land, and traded with neighboring regions. They were skilled metal workers and fierce warriors. In 58 BC, the Roman general Julius Caesar launched a military campaign into Gaul. After years of brutal warfare, the Romans conquered the region. Gaul became part of the Roman Empire. Roman laws, architecture, and culture spread across the land. Cities were built, roads connected distant regions. Latin became the dominant language. For centuries, Roman Gaul prospered. However, as the Roman Empire weakened, invasions increased. Germanic tribes crossed the borders. Among them were the Franks, a powerful warrior people. In the late 5th century, a Frankish leader named Clovis rose to power. He united many Frankish tribes under his rule. Clovis converted to Christianity. This decision strengthened his authority and connected his kingdom to the Catholic Church. The name of the Franks would later give birth to the name France. After Clovis died, his kingdom was divided among his sons. This pattern of division weakened central power. Over time, new noble families emerged. One of the most important was the Carolingian dynasty. In the year 800, Charlemagne, the most famous Carolingian ruler, was crowned emperor by the Pope. He ruled a vast empire across Western Europe. Charlemagne encouraged education, law, and religious unity. His reign marked a brief revival of order and stability. After Charlemagne's death, his empire was divided among his heirs. The western portion became known as West Francia. This region would gradually evolve into modern France. Local lords gained power, while kings struggled to maintain control. During the Middle Ages, feudalism dominated French society. Land was the main source of wealth. Kings depended on nobles for military support. Castles dotted the countryside. Peasants worked the land in exchange for protection. The Catholic Church played a central role in daily life. Churches and monasteries influenced education, morality, and politics. Religion shaped how people understood the world. In 1337, conflict erupted between France and England. This struggle became known as the 100 Years' War. Despite its name, the war lasted more than a century. Battles destroyed towns and farmland. Plagues and famine worsened suffering. During this dark period, a young peasant girl named Joan of Arc emerged. She claimed divine guidance. She inspired French troops to fight back. Her actions helped turn the tide of the war. Although she was captured and executed, her legacy lived on. By 1453, the war ended. France emerged victorious. The monarchy regained strength. National identity grew stronger. The late 15th and 16th centuries brought the Renaissance to France. French kings became patrons of culture. Writers, artists, and thinkers flourished. However, religious tensions increased. Conflicts between Catholics and Protestants erupted into violence. Civil wars weakened the country. Eventually, royal authority was restored. In the 17th century, absolute monarchy reached its peak. King Louis XIV ruled for over 70 years. He centralized power and weakened the nobility. The Palace of Versailles became a symbol of royal authority and luxury. While the court lived in splendor, ordinary people suffered. Heavy taxes burdened peasants. Economic inequality deepened. The state accumulated debt through wars and lavish spending. By the late 18th century, France faced crisis. Food shortages increased. The government struggled financially. Public anger grew. In 1789, the French Revolution began. Citizens demanded political representation and social justice. The old system collapsed. The monarchy was abolished. King Louis XVI was executed. The revolution introduced radical ideas. Liberty, equality, and fraternity became national ideals. However, violence soon followed. The Reign of Terror led to mass executions. Out of the chaos rose Napoleon Bonaparte. He seized power in 1799. Napoleon crowned himself emperor. He reformed laws, administration, and education. The Napoleonic Code influenced legal systems worldwide. Napoleon led France into numerous wars. His armies conquered much of Europe. Eventually, his ambition led to defeat. In 1815, Napoleon was overthrown. France entered a period of instability. Monarchies were restored and removed. Revolutions erupted repeatedly. The struggle between monarchy and republicanism continued. In 1870, France became a republic once again. Industrialization transformed society. Railways expanded, cities grew, workers demanded rights. France also expanded its colonial empire. Territories in Africa and Asia came under French control. Colonialism brought wealth, but also exploitation. In 1914, World War I began. France became a central battlefield. Millions died. Entire regions were destroyed. Although victorious, France was deeply scarred. In 1939, World War II erupted. Nazi Germany invaded France. The country was occupied. The French resistance fought in secret. In 1944, Allied forces liberated France. The war left deep wounds. The nation rebuilt itself. After the war, France embraced democracy and social reform. It played a leading role in European cooperation. France became a founding member of the European Union. In modern times, France remains a global influence. Its culture, language, and ideas continue to shape the world. From ancient Gaul to the modern republic, France's history is a journey of resilience and change.